Oh, hi, it's Eleanor from Knit Nottingham. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. I've set this up in such a way as I have to lean over slightly, so that's going to be great. I'm sure my mouth will be off screen quite some times over the next 20 minutes or so. Anyway, look, can you see I've painted a bit more than the last time that you saw me? So maybe these vlogs over the next few weeks, you'll start to see the room taking shape. Do you want me to show you just a little bit? So this is, if you've ever been in my downstairs, this is where the like sort of dyeing takes place. That's where we had, finger, that, doodle is where we had that big leak, if you remember that. That's next doors into Isla's. It's not Isla's anymore, sadly. And then that's the other side. Anyway, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Whatever. Let me reset this up. So I'm coming in with my third vlog of May. Well done, me. Thank you very kindly. I tell you what, I've been I need to go through the comments and like and comment and stuff. I am very much enjoying the thank you. So if we could keep that up, it's honestly, every time I get one through, I'm like, ooh. If you've not been following, well, I can't remember why I did it, but I asked you to thank me, and you did, just for like being alive. And that's like, you are welcome. To everybody that's thanked me so far, you're welcome. To everybody that hasn't thanked me, you're ungrateful. So just saying. I'm here to sell things to you. We have a new yarn in the shop. It's been in for perhaps a week. Now, I used to really try and get a vlog up like the day that the yarn came in, but I can't do that anymore. It's not what I can do. So you'll just have to put up with what you've got. It's been in for a couple of weeks. It's been really popular, actually. I've been really pleased with it, especially considering that it's a cotton 4-ply. So it's an unusual yarn. Like, it's not going to be to everybody's tastes. It is in fact, oh, I hate that colour. Let's go for this colour. It is in fact the Cotton Socks 4-ply by King Cole, so it's got 58% cotton, 38% polyamide, and 4% PBT. Now, when I last talked about PBT on this, does it make you think of CBT? And I think there are two different kinds of people in the world. I think there are people that would think cognitive behavioural therapy, and then I would think there were other people that would think cock and ball torture. You can, say thank you and tell me what kind of person you are. Anyway, hello, hi. So we're talking about this and we're talking about PBT. And the last time that I talked about PBT on the vlog, I was talking about, which I meant to bring down, the, I can't remember what it's called, Cotton Summer 4-ply, which is another cotton blend 4-ply, but it has, it's multicoloured, and I think there were 6 colours in that. One of them was rainbow. That's the one that smashed out, but actually it had all been in pretty bad shape, really, with all the stock issues that we've had for a long time. Back in stock now, and back in stock in the shop now, so I will actually link to that as well. I meant to. Maybe I'll link to the vlog. Oh God, I'm really giving myself some work, aren't I? If by giving myself some work, I mean I don't get to sit on my arse and knit. Just get to look for links on YouTube. Anyway, whatever. So this is Cotton Socks 4-ply, and the PBT. So when I last came on here, I was like, I don't know what it is. It's like an elastane type thing. Sorry, I just realised that a paint pot was touching the wool. There's no like damage or anything, but it just doesn't feel like the right thing to have happen. Do you know what I mean? So listen, let's go. So PBT. Yes, I was like, I don't know what it is. But somebody in my comments, more qualified than me, says that it's like an elastane sort of thing. So, and now let me show you, what different, well, you won't know what different, oh my God, am I even going to be able to, oh yeah, look, can you see? Watch that. Watch how it stretches. Because a lot of people's problems with, if I move my face out of the way, will it, no. Anyway, a lot of people's problems with cotton is that there's no give there. So it can be uncomfortable to knit with sometimes. And it can also be, it can be uncomfortable. Frankly, it can be painful if you've got stuff like, if you've got anything like arthritis or anything like that, and there's no give in there. It can be uncomfortable, although I like it. But that's a bit like cock and ball torture, isn't it? Like one person's comfort is another person's pleasure. Or discomfort, whatever. Anyway, okay. My fetish is wool that doesn't stretch. Anyway, listen, what am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm too busy thinking about CBT. Listen, what am I talking about? Literally. Talking about elastane, I'm talking about a little bit of stretch. Oh yeah, okay. So cotton on its own can sometimes be a little bit uncomfortable. And like not all cottons are the same. Like Giza doesn't have kind of any stretch, but for example, the cotton soft does have a little bit of stretch. And also it's not an absolute definite that that cotton soft will be uncomfortable for you. And it's one of those things where people on the internet have opinions and they present them as if they're facts, and then that kind of carries on. The one that keeps coming to mind recently is those people on the internet that say that they wouldn't knit a baby blanket in acrylic because if the baby is in a fire, then the acrylic will melt onto the baby. And I'm like, if the baby is in a fire, then there's much like bigger problems. Do you know what I mean? Like get the baby away from the fire. Don't start looking whether the wool is melting. Anyway, listen, what am I talking about? So PBT is stretchy, wetchy, and that should mean, so the other thing is, so while a cotton that does not stretch can be a little bit uncomfortable to knit with, it also will have an effect on tension. Tends to, I think, just look messier because it doesn't ease in. It just, I guess you knit it, maybe it doesn't feel so comfortable, so your tension is not as smooth as it would be, but also the stitches themselves don't have the sort of energy to like get to where they need to be. Do you know what I mean? So a cotton that's got a little bit of stretch is nice because you get all the benefits of cotton, and like I presume, if you've watched the vlog, you probably know this, but like it's breathable, and it tends to have really great, and this particularly does really great stitch definition, and it's like quite a nice lightweight summer thing. Can be quite drapey. I think this one is fairly drapey as well. All the benefits of cotton. I can't remember what that sentence was supposed to be either. All the benefits of cotton, presumably I meant all the benefits of cotton, but also you've got the benefits of having like a smoother, neater stitch, gait, like tension. Presumably that's what I meant to say. Gosh, my brain is not what my brain used to be. I'm not sure my brain was ever that functional, but it's less functional now than it used to be. Oh well. Okay, what I do want to say is if you're ever knitting with cotton, like a more traditional cotton, and you are you don't like the way that the tension is looking, so say it's looking a bit uneven and that sort of stuff, just wash it. Just wash it. Just wash. Like never make a decision on what your knitting or crochet looks like until you've washed it, because washing makes such a difference. I'm not even joking. Like literally just wash it. Just don't even talk to me. Just shut up and wash it, and then you can come back and speak to me about it. That was like more aggressive than I wanted it to be. I wanted to comfort you. I was like, just don't fucking come and speak to me. Anyway, listen, right, okay, let's go. So I'm going to start with the worst colour, which is this one, which is mauve, and it very much is mauve, and I don't like it. So, I mean, enjoy. And then the next worst colour is this one, which is denim, and it is a denim, and I do understand how denim fits into a wardrobe, but I still don't like it, so enjoy. And the next worst colour is actually this one. Now, I can't tell you what the colour is because I didn't bring a full ball. I just brought the ball that I'm knitting with because, yes, I am knitting with the third worst colour. It's probably called Peony or something like that. Peony. It's probably called something like that, or like Blossom, Candy, probably, because it is like all of those colours. You know what I mean? It's just like a mid-level, quite bright pink. Not baby pink, I wouldn't say, although some people would call this baby pink, but I would call it not very nice. The next worst colour, I'm going to go white. I mean, there's nothing to say really. It's white. But I tell you what, with the stitch definition, stop it. Oh my God. With the stitch definition and the way that it's a bit stretchy, so it's going to be nice to work with, I'm imagining this being like a big thing for, like lacy shawls. Knit and crochet, like baby kind of shawls. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we're getting into the ones that I don't mind now. Silver, it's not a colour for me. It's called silver. How did I know? It's not a colour for me. I'm not interested in this colour. Perhaps as a buffer for other colours. But look, I'm not judging you. We're all different. We're all God's creatures. I'm going to go black. I like the black. It's a great black. It's a proper black. You know, sometimes that blacks are not black, if you know what I mean. Because black isn't the colour, is it? It's a shade. That's about the only thing that I learnt from my art classes. It's called black and it's black. Katie's really excited that this is that there is a black in a 4-ply cotton, because you don't often get, especially, well, no, you tend to get blacks, but in summer colours you tend to get quite chalky colours, and actually they've not really gone chalky here. Now we're moving into the colours that I like, so I'm going to go for this one. This is red. I don't know if that's the colour name, but it's a proper pillar box red. It's beautiful, like a tomato ketchup McDonald's type red. It's really nice. They could have called this tomato, I don't know. Maybe they've called it red because they've gone quite normal with the names. Next best colour, azure. And this is quite a wild colour. Like you can see that it's like quite poof, poop, boop, 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 boop. Do you know what I mean? Like it's woo, it's summer, and it looks so good, this colour. Well, I was going to say with a tan, like everybody's tan's different. So basically what I'm trying to say is it looks good with my tan. So if that helps you make your decision there. Enjoy. I mean, as it's turning up now, it's very close to the colour. I've just realised I think I was supposed to film this horizontally and I've filmed it vertically. But the thing is, you're watching me because I own a yarn shop, not because I make documentary films. Do you know what I mean? I don't make documentary films on my Android, my very old smashed up Android. Great colour, really great colour. Or next best colour, no, these two are equal, I would say. So this one's called Olive, which is not a great representation of what it is, because it's much more like a grass green, or maybe like no, it's not grass, it's apple. I would say this is an apple green, but it is, I mean, there is a hint of an olive about it. I suppose all olives are different, aren't they? So maybe you would find an olive this colour, but I think you'd be more likely to find an apple this colour than an olive. It's a great colour. It's showing up pretty well here. Whether that will continue on your screen or not, I don't know. Now this one caused a little bit of controversy at Knitting on Tuesday. I should say, please don't let me get too distracted by this, but I want to tell you that Knit Club, Knit in Knots on Facebook, I'll link it, is back meeting. They're the ones that meet on a Tuesday, and they've met at various different places, but have now settled at Via Fossa, which is a pub on the Canal Street. No, I don't think it's Canal Street, actually. It is a pub on the canal. Google it or click through to the link that I'll put you on, because I don't know what the name of the road is. But equally, because we are not, what's the word? We promote things equally here. Also, I hear through the grapevine, and by grapevine I mean Facebook, that the other knitting club is also restarted, which is Knit Happens in Knots, and they meet at the Broadway every other Saturday. And I believe I think they're meeting this Saturday. So go onto their Facebook as well if you want to get back into knitting in public. Knitting in public. I mean, come to our event. That's on the 18th of June. I have something to say about that, but I'm not going to. But like, Debbie, thank you. Maybe I'll talk to you about it another day. Anyway, thanks, Debbie. If you want to knit with people, I really think that part of, like, I was having like I don't even know. I mean, I'm always like, oh, I was having a breakdown. I don't know. Like, have I been having a constant breakdown for the entirety of my life? But I was having a really tough time a couple of months ago. And partly I think it's because I wasn't giving myself enough time with people, and considering how much I hate people. Like, what's this pandemic done to me? Anyway, whatever. It is so nice to sit and knit with people and laugh and discuss things, sometimes serious, sometimes not serious. And I just think it's so important. I just can't tell you how important doing that is, really. Which is part of the reason why I've gone out of my way to do a knit in public event. Anyway, listen, let's go. Cotton socks. So this is Cobalt, which caused a little bit of controversy because nobody could quite work out. Like, I said, did Sabrina say it was bright and I said it was dull? Because it is kind of dull, like, let's be honest, but also it's kind of bright, so let's really be honest. I mean, it's somewhere in the middle between very dull and very bright. And it does have a hint of purple about it. And I bet you anything that Mauve is looking at this thinking, oh my God, if only I could be a slightly better colour, then I wouldn't have to spend all of my life as Mauve. Do you know what I mean? I bet you anything it's thinking that. There is some combinations that I think will be really super duper cute. Probably, yes, for like a kid's something or other. And then this morning I was holding all of these together as I nipped over to the herbal shop. And I just thought it was such a nice combo, like that as a blanket, maybe in like mosaic stitch. Because that's on my mind because of the crochet lesson that went really well. Oh my God, my crochet lesson tomorrow. Learn to crochet. No, not tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow for you. 2 days for me. Sold out, so that's great. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying doing the lessons on Saturday. I'll talk to you about it another day because I've got to get on. But I am really enjoying doing the lessons. It's so nice to be back, and it's connected to that community and people and da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, right, look and listen. Stop, look, listen. I've got something to show you. It's nice, isn't it? You can't tell me that's not nice, because it is. I know nice when I see it, you see. I've got eyeballs and I've got a brain to think about things. I love this. I love it. And I am annoyed that I have made it for the shop. I just think that is... Do you know what I mean? That's not bad, is it? Mwah, 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 mwah. And that is in this gross colour and this not so gross colour. Literally just 2 colours. Now it is a king coal pattern. And I'm going to show you the pattern and you're going to be absolutely amazed. It's going to take your breath away. So, right, close your eyes. Close your eyes now. And now, look. That's the pattern. And what I did was, I don't know whether you can tell, but I just changed the colours and I did it in random stripes. Well, I mean, I haven't finished yet, so like let's not shake my chickens is where I was going to go. I'm not shaking them. I'm not counting or shaking them. But I think it's cute. And I tell you what I do like is the neckline on it. You can't really see. It's got it's a polo neck, isn't it, I guess. And that one, and that one all have polo necks as well. This does not have a polo neck. So I'm umming and ahhing about whether I do the polo neck. I don't know. I've done it shorter because I think that's a stupid length. But I mean, I'm not everybody. I've done it shorter. And I just don't know whether to do the polo neck because I was sort of wanting to use it as an example. I don't like to follow the patterns exactly. Sort of trying to use it maybe as an example of how you can mix and match between these because there's 4 really cute things that are quite different, look. For example, this one I don't love those colours, partly because of the mauve, but I see where they're going. But I think that is like such a great over a shirt top. You know, if you have to work in an office, you absolute poor things. Like, I really feel sorry for you. Start a wool shop, it's great. You'll never have a stress day in your life again. Anyway, whatever. If you work in an office, like, that would be a cute thing to go over something, wouldn't it? This is more like, to me, I suppose it's the beautiful white jeans. That's more a holiday top. I don't know where I would wear this. And this one, when I immediately saw it, I thought, wow, a big 50s style skirt. Love it. So I'm really impressed with that. Sizing, not good. 32 through to 42. So the biggest size comes out at 44. Yeah, that's not good. It's really annoying because I don't know if you've seen, they brought out some really posh wool, which we're not going to do because it's 20 quid a ball, and I just don't know that we'd be able to sell it, and I don't want to get lumbered with 20 quid a ball stuff. But the pattern books are wonderful. They're really, really gorgeous, and they use a very diverse cast of models, including older women, like a woman. I'm thinking particularly, I mean, she's gorgeous and she's thin, of course. I don't know, thin, of course. I don't know why I said it like that, but like, of course she's thin. She's a model. Do you know what I mean? So they couldn't quite push those boundaries, but whatever. She's got the most beautiful silver hair, absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, and their sizes are incredible. They go like, well, I say incredible. They go up to like a 60 inch or something. They start at about 28 and they go through to a 60 inch. I don't really know why we can't have that at the balls that cost, £6 a ball rather than £20 a ball. Do you know what I mean? I guess this is the sort of flagship pattern. Socks. Nice. Knitted in the round. Ooh, very nice. Just checking that out. Yeah, all knitted in the round. The small, medium and large. Foot length is 9, 9 3/4 and 11. I have no idea what that, I would guess that would probably be like mid 9 inches, sort of mid ladies, up to gents. But of course, anybody can have any size foot. I really like these. I think they're really great. But it's this one that caught my eye because it looks like a licorice all sort. And I don't know if I've told you before, but that's very much my aesthetic. So I was originally going to make this top in the licorice all sorts colours for myself. But I mean, I'm not discounting it, but I haven't. I need to get some stuff done for the shop. Now these ones are socks that are written on the flat, so you've got that option as well. And I do think that that's kind of important to give that option, but I also do think that you should just suck it up and learn to knit socks in the round. There are so many ways to knit in the round. Like, you can do double points, you can do long double points, you can do magic loop, you can do mini circulars, you can do sock circulars, you can do 2 at a time circulars, and you can indeed do crazy trio. We have all of those options available in the shop, and also, if you want some help with that, like, once you bought stuff from us, we will give you help with that. If you feel like you need to sit down and discuss it lesson, we can do that. You can do that on a Fiver Friday, or you could do it on an hour-long one-to-one sort of in-depth lesson. Anyway, I really don't think people should feel scared of knitting in any way. Love this top. So cute. Little trousers, little jumper, very simple, very modern, classic. Do you know, modern classic? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a modern classic. Gosh, I sound like I'm on QVC, don't I? Just so cute. It's the jumper that I saw and I loved it. And this side is cute too. He looks like they look like a little elf. Do you know what I mean? So cute, very cute, very cute. Okay, and then the final pattern. So there's not many patterns. We've got all the patterns in that they do. The final pattern is this one, which I don't love, but has been popular in the shop. So, I mean, whatever. We're all different, aren't we? It's got a sort of cute kind of a slip stitch design. So relatively simple to knit, but looks quite effective. Maybe it's because I don't like the purple. Oh no, they've matched, I believe they've matched that and that, which actually is not terrible, as long as that one or that one, but this one is the main colour, not this one. Ugh. So I think, yeah, Cobalt is the main colour. It doesn't quite look like the Cobalt, does it? It looks more purple than that, but whatever, the lighting's obviously funny. That's been popular in the shop. Not for me, but whatever, we're all different. So the patterns are £3 and the wool is £6. I should tell you the yardage and stuff. I should have probably told you that earlier. Gosh, I've had some time off, haven't I? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So 28 stitches and 36 rows, which is standard 4-ply, and it says it uses 3.25mm needles. That's for garments and stuff, but if you're doing socks, you'd still be going down to the 2.5. Oh, I wonder what they do their socks on. That's always the worry with King Cole. Hello, King Cole. They're doing it on 2.25. Nice. That's a little bit tight for my liking, but the tighter the better with a sock. Do you know what I mean? Okay, listen. So you can you can wash it at 40. You can iron it. That's what I was laughing at. Who's ironing their socks really? And you can dry clean it in Perks. That Perks chemical. It's 365 meters, 399 yards. So it's not the best meterage in the world, but to be honest, with it being that much cotton, nearly 60%, you'd expect it to have a lower meterage. That's not to be unexpected. You know what I mean? So that's it. I'll show you this again. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm pleased with how it's been selling. I realise it's not for everybody, but I do think that it's probably would be quite a nice introduction to 4-ply cotton, especially because of the stretch. Oh, I have been thinking, and I can't remember what it's called, but I will post a link. You must do. There's a designer called James something or other. Love him. And he is somewhere in the United States of America, and he is I just love him. He's just this oh god, I don't even know how to describe him. He's fat, he's queer, he seems to be studying, but he also plays the violin and all sorts of other things, and he does these videos where he eats on the camera. I love him. Anyway, right, or them, I think him. And he has designed a top. It might be called the lace mesh top. It's nothing like, the name is not fancy, and it's literally got sort of normal ribbing and then just this really open lace mesh, and I think it's done in lace weight, but actually with the mesh as it is so big, so lacy, I think you could definitely get away with doing it in a 4-ply. I will link it. I'll link it whatever happens, even if I feel like it's not right, but I'll tell you if I feel like it's not right. But I think I've had that in my mind for a while, and I do wonder. Okay, I'm going. It's all online, so I'll link it to you and you can go and buy it. And I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks to you for watching, but also, if you would please, thanks to me for speaking and surviving and existing. Thank you very kindly. Goodbye.